You might be aware of the age-old debate between Sims players. Is The Sims 3 better than The Sims 4? Is it the other way around? Should you just throw them both in the bin and play The Sims 2 instead? Here's the thing, both games have their strong points and weak points. Sims 4 has more weak points though. Look, if you're the kind of simmer who just wants to create the perfect sim and make house after house after house, but don't want to play the actual game, then I'd say The Sims 4 is for you. However, if you're like me and care more about the life simulation part of this life simulation game, i.e. the gameplay, then The Sims 3 is where you'll definitely feel most at home. When your sim can have a whopping 5 traits instead of the lackluster 3 The Sims 4 gives you, your sims feel more realistic. In The Sims 4, it just feels like everyone is the same person. It's like that episode of Very Odd Parents where everyone turns into grey blobs of sameness. Not to mention, the Sims in 4 love to stand around and look at the ceiling when they're supposed to be getting done. This was a trait in The Sims 3, but in Sims 4 everyone is absent-minded and it's very annoying. It's so bad that the developers even had to make it so it took less bites to finish a meal. That doesn't happen in The Sims 3. You tell them to take a shower and they take a shower. You tell them to eat and by golly good gosh they eat. The Sims 3 and its expansion packs have not gone on sale for a long time, even at the big summer and winter sales. So if you want to play this game, you have to be ready to pay the considerable sum of $40 for the base game. But believe me when I say the game is worth every penny, and that's coming from a guy who's the very definition of a miser. I've had a ton more fun with just The Sims 3's base game than with The Sims 4 plus many of its expansion packs. I genuinely cannot wait to get myself the Seasons pack for The Sims 3. I know a lot of you have heard that The Sims 3 might not run as perfectly smooth as The Sims 4 and that the loading times might take a while. Well, that might have been true a few years ago, but we're in 2022. Even the crappiest gaming laptop by today's standards can run this game, and you can always add a few mods as well to improve the overall performance. I've got this piece of crap laptop that costs more than $1,000 that has its lid break and come off after closing it and opening it a certain number of times, and the replacement is on the verge of going bye-bye as well, so I can never close the lid or take the PC anywhere. Thanks Acer, you fucking scumbags. But despite the problems with the hardware, it still runs The Sims 3 perfectly fine. It only takes half a minute to enter a game and a few seconds to save it. Of course, this might vary depending on your computer and the performance mods you've installed, but what I'm essentially saying is that you shouldn't worry about it performing too badly. Of course, we can't talk about The Sims 3 performance without talking about the city. This right here is one of the reasons why I find this game so much more fun. You're not just stuck to some small instance, you're part of a big world and you can explore it to your heart's content. You can go to the bookstore, shop for ingredients, watch the game at the stadium, watch a movie, get a treatment at the spa, and so much more. It's also much more realistic having to drive all the way to work instead of just teleporting there immediately like you do in 4. And since we're comparing the two of them now, allow me to add the following. The Sims 3 added a diving board a while after launch, while The Sims 4 didn't even have pools at launch. Also, Sims 4 expansion packs are just fractions of what you could get out of a single Sims 3 expansion pack. And the worst part? The Sims 4 expansion packs cost twice as much. I mean, just look at the reviews, they tell you all you need to know. There aren't even any burglars in The Sims 4. Yet another thing that was there since the very first Sims game that we're not getting in The Sims 4 because screw you, I guess. Do you want to know how my first Sim met his wife? A burglar came into the house, and the cop who came in to fight the burglar was a lady. And, well, the lady cop actually failed at capturing the burglar, and right after that, they fell in love, like the cop and my Sim. It was funny and very unexpected, the sort of thing you expect from The Sims. So, of course, it's not gonna be possible in The Sims 4. EA has turned The Sims into a joke. Look, if you wanna get into The Sims, follow my advice. Do not buy The Sims 4. Okay? And if you really must check it out for yourself, then don't actually pay for it. Just put on your eye patch and be a pirate. I don't care if The Sims 4 looks prettier, and I don't care if The Sims 4 has better tools for creating a house. Because it's the video game equivalent of having a golden can and inside of it is a dog turd. I can't wait for the day they phone in some random collaboration with a celebrity that is popular at the time it's made, so that we Sims fans may officially know The Sims 4 is dead. Then again, I'm pretty sure it was dead on arrival. In short, uninstall The Sims 4, refund it if you can, and buy The Sims 3 instead. Hopefully EA will get the message. Knowing them, they'll only listen to money and look at where the money is coming from.